Hey guys, this is the Geek Speak show at San Diego Comic-Con 2019, and I am here with the lovely Mona Mea, costume designer. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you. So great to be here. I've been several times to Comic Con and happy to be here again.
Yeah, well, how do you feel about it being the 50th?
Unbelievable. It's just can't even be the truth, really. It's such a great event, and I hope it goes again for another 50.
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, you have a pretty awesome resume. I'm a huge fan of Clueless, of course,
Thank
which
you.
was a movie all about the fashion. So
Yes.
being a part of that was probably amazing. You've done some television as well, right?
Yes, I just finished Santa Clarita Diet with Drew Barrymore,
Awesome.
which was really great because we met on Never Been Kissed and Wedding Singer
Oh, that's so sweet.
over 20 years ago.
course,
So
wow.
it's been really great to work with her again.
Yeah, well, what do you say is like the biggest difference between designing costumes for like a film versus like a television show?
The difference between film and television, I would say the speed of things, because TV is very fast. You're shooting one episode after another, sometimes for 10 weeks or 20 weeks. And when you're shooting one episode, you're already starting to prep the next one the same week. On a movie, you have a little bit more time, so you have a lot more prep time. You're not establishing costumes as quickly, so you have a little bit more time to get deeper into things. I'm a very big admirer of costume designers, who can do period shows, because that's a lot of work when you have to actually cut and sew things on such a short timeline. But TV is kind of cool because it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you go, okay, I can do it. And you have to make decisions really fast. You have to trust yourself. So, I've learned a lot doing television, because mostly in my career I've done films. But I really enjoyed that pace. It's kind of like, made me realize, oh, I know what I'm doing. I don't really have to second guess anything.
It was a nice little confidence boost.
Yeah, for sure.
Are there any projects coming up that you're excited about, or something that you'd really like to do? Like you mentioned the costume, like period pieces. Is that something you'd ever be interested
I would
in?
love to do period, but I'm also really into fantasy, and I love CGI. And right now I'm working on a really cool project for Disney, and it's called Flora and Ulysses.
Oh, I love it.
It's based on a children's book, and it's about a little 10-year-old girl who finds a squirrel who's CGI. So it's live action and CGI, and this squirrel kind of becomes a superhero. And then there's real superheroes too. So first time in my career I got to design superheroes, which is really awesome.
Wow, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So it's been a really great experience, and I think adding to Enchanted and Stuart Little and Clueless and all the comedies I've done, this is just another chapter for me.
Yeah. So obviously, I feel like costume designing has changed over the years. Is there like technology is becoming really big just in the industry in general?
Right.
Is there anything you've had to like adapt to or start using?
Well, I think you just have to learn. With Stuart Little, I had to learn how to design costumes for a CGI character that we never actually saw, and he was only 4 inches tall and had a terrible body. I mean, he had no neck and short legs. Enchanted was wonderful because it was 2D animation,
Yeah.
live action, and CGI. So I think we just have to learn as designers. We have to adapt, but I don't think there's ever fear of losing our jobs, because when you're working on CGI movies that have elements of it, you still bringing your design elements to the features, to the
Right.
characters, to the looks, because the guys who are doing all the technical stuff, they are not designers. They don't know
Right.
how silk
Right.
moves,
Yeah.
or what are the textures of certain things. So this is us. We still have to bring that to the table and teach them.
That's very cool. Like
Yeah.
getting to work with the other people and everything's probably.
I think the best part, I think, about my job, it's really the collaboration, because you're collaborating with these technical guys,
Yeah.
so visual effects, but you also, working with the director of photography, what lighting does he uses, how dark is the movie going to be? Do you need to make your costumes a little lighter to stand out? Like Haunted Mansion that I did, it was all in a dark
Oh, yeah.
environment. So I had to make sure that the costumes are light
Popped.
enough,
See 'em,
pop, so
yeah.
in the dark environment, you're working with production designer. So, what are the wall colors? What's the environment? What are the furniture? You don't want to have a green dress and a green couch, because the actors will disappear.
Right.
Hair and makeup too is very important. We have to show them what we're planning to dress actors in. What kind of hair would go with this. To the most details of nail color.
Yeah.
All of that is really important. So it's such a collaborative process. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really so much fun.
It's great. Talk a little bit more. You mentioned the new project you're working on. It was based on a children's book.
Yes.
Did you find any difficulties like adapting something that's already been drawn or done before?
Well, I think that you take inspiration from it. You always take a little bit of what they have in the drawings because you want to bring it to all the fans who have read the book. But you also want to reinvent and make it really fun. And now we're doing such a world of CGI squirrel, and then we have superheroes flying around. So I think we're taking it to another level, and we can have some fun with it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. One more time, this is Mona May at San Diego Comic Con.
Thank you. Bye.